Why is this show so obsessed with destroying people's memories, erasing them forcibly or otherwise? Hopefully it's not going to be a running theme, but with Toma actually somewhat settling the case of the yearly erasement of Index's memories and the church lying. How long before that comes to bite him in the butt? And when we find this vampire, I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully you are too. So get yourself a drink, strap in. Let's get to watching it. Nice red overlay to the landscape. A not so nice red overlay to the landscape. It does look that way, yes. Unless they all just got very, very sleepy. And drained and grey. Maybe they just need a bit of hydration. But if the likes of vampires and magic exist, what else is there outside in the wider world of Index? And we've only been shown the very tip of the iceberg, I'm assuming. Is Toma gonna have to pretend act that he remembers everything to Index all the time? Or is it just he's gonna let her in on the what's going on? That's, yeah. I never actually, I don't believe I had to buy reference textbooks. Oh no, I did. But they weren't that expensive. Oh, she had wandered off and not even waiting for an answer. You could have bought quite a few ice creams for that money. Speak for yourself! One, because you're a good girl, you need to be rewarded with some ice cream. Yeah, but it's also had all of that Lord's blessing or whatnot destroyed, hasn't it? That would make study and keeping up with his education slightly difficult. I mean, we're getting to see all those flashbacks of her face, but what's he imagining during that little segment? Oh, so you're bound to make mistakes. There's nothing she could have done. It was the will of God, obviously. The thing is, yeah, anyone can just rock up and be friendly with him, pretend they know him. This would be quite like the scammer's dream. Don't talk that up. Get away from the road before you get thrown into it. Don't have an air of purity after you were just begging for ice cream and finding loopholes in the. Ah. Are they all. Yeah, they're all for her. It seems God wasn't pleased with her attempts there, so he closed the store. I mean, he works in mysterious ways. They found a body. That's a lot of wrappers of whatever it was on the tray. Yeah, I know that pain. What were they junking pawing about? What? Who has to actually care? Hmm. Well, she went overboard. Just if she actually managed to eat them all, then fair play. That's quite good going. But it's also not that much money. I can see. And if she's short by 100 yen. A good idea. Guess who will be paying? At least ask before you take a picture. Why indeed? Yes. Did she just click her tongue at him after she's the moron that spent too much buying takeaway burgers or fast food burgers at least? I'm sure between the three of them that they've got spare change, but at the same point, actually, yeah, he did take a picture. But her clothing is fashion, and do they just go around telling people they're magicians, or were they meant to be secretive about it? If she is indeed a magician. Stop giving her ideas. You're causing a hassle in the store. Uh, I see a crowd has gathered after hearing that. Well, that solves that issue. I hope she knows these people. Okay. They're all wearing different coloured suits. Hopefully, this isn't a expansion on like the vampire charm powers, and she accidentally just makes cults and draws them to her. Accidentally becoming a cult leader must be tiresome. Who filled him in on the fact that he stripped her? Only about 10 minutes in. Good. Don't be so cruel. It's an abandoned kitten. You can't leave it alone. You've already named it. That is a quick decision. Also, why Sphinx? Is that true? Okay, fair enough. No, he's got a point. It's the cat. Is she ignoring the cat for now, then? And also, yeah, who's putting down runes and who's activating them? Ah, it's the same one that was used before, then. Or at least something similar. Hopefully, this meeting will go better than the previous attempts. Does he have at least a rough understanding of what went on beforehand? Seems a bit extreme. Oh, he's going to accidentally. Where'd the textbook go? I was about to say accidentally destroy the textbook or something. And that'd be like $36 down the drain. Yeah. No, but in passing, he's at least become aware of it slightly. It's a cult. Do you have a like photo ID of who this this suspicious person is? Make proceedings a lot faster. Yeah. You see, this getting everyone away from the area rune is great, but you could just hold him the documents for him to read through rather than being all Magician pretentious. Good question. So, back in the beginning, was the village there a village of vampires? Is that what happened? Did I misread the situation? Well, more like he's been ordered to, so. Just signing up to dangerous missions without really knowing what's going on. So they are strong arming him into being their little underdog. Underdog? That's not the word I was looking for. And giving him the illusion of choice. And does that rune also send away insects and birds and the like? That was a long time for them to be talking over each other just then. Why is she holding? Yeah. She either ate a lot in the time that they're away, or she has ingested an alien parasite. Definitely not. Definitely not carrying any felines around. Was that the magic that she sensed? Was she using the Lord's name in vain? He's taking a liking to his bed. His tiny apartment is going to be filled with just people who walk in and take up residence. No. He's not allowing it in the flat, but yeah, the litter box can be in her clothes itself. Hopefully, though, she doesn't get like my brother and whine like hell to get a pet. And then out of everyone, me included, even though I don't live there, looks after them less than everyone else. Less you dropped it, more it just kind of vanished from reality, one scene to the other. Yeah, you don't want anyone to know that you have the pet, especially if the building restricts animals. Okay. Could he put them in less noticeable spots, though? And also, before, didn't they just kind of throw them and they're all stuck around the place? Why is he being so diligent this time? And did he laminate them? And the problem with that is there's no one that can really give him the information or the answers to that question, apart from asking her direct. And even then, it would be a slightly warped version, because everyone sees situations slightly differently. So he just has to touch the building? The only really thing I know about alchemists is that, yeah, trying to turn lead into gold. And I actually watched a video on what could have been the original origins of what led them to believe you can turn lead into gold. Can't remember what the reaction was, though. One of the things I actually talk about whenever people bring up the if you could have a power, what would it be? Reality warping. I've never met her before. Maybe he should have given her that 100 yen. You can just walk in, she's like, can I have it back now? As I only lent it to you. Someone just left this suit of armour around and has spilled their juice all over it. Is everyone just ignoring it, or is it only visible to those two? Do robots... Yeah, it's just oil. That's a dead body. Yeah. Not sure why the subtitles are missing, but yeah. It would appear as though that was actually a corpse. I mean, he's been in life-threatening situations. They might have not legitimately been aiming for his life, but at the same time, I'm surprised it took this long in a world such as that we've seen something legitimately dangerous might be the word, or the result of something dangerous. The Doctor is in that. Does that mean he's got a bigger role in the story at large than just being a doctor? Also, Sphinx is a breed of cat, and naming it Sphinx... Oh no, is it Sphinx or a Shinx? Sphinx. No, Shinx is a Pokemon. Okay. We can expect the many steps to the destination. Words are hard. I know that he's trying to keep his memory loss somewhat secret, but there surely should be at least one or two people that you could confide in. But obviously, choosing who you tell, it would be beneficial. You can't just go telling anyone that seems to know you. I think the teacher would be a good one, because somewhat authority figure, and might provide some actual assistance, and would actually keep it somewhat secret. Of course, he's actually got to believe that she is the teacher in the first place. If no one else is there to confirm it, it might be slightly hard to believe. But yes, with vampires and magicians running about. What kind of world would exist or does exist where... Actually, what kind of world would it be if all the mythology throughout the past was real? Like, each and every last one of it. Would the world even still exist? Even the somewhat innocuous ones would cause some havoc. Let alone like the battles between the gods and the titans from Greek mythology. And I'm not going to lie, there was a time when I started high school, someone came up to me and was like, "Oh, I remember you. Blah 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 blah." I was like, "Okay. Yeah, we went to school together. Blah 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 blah." Okay. I'm just going to pretend as though that's all correct because I have no idea. It really is shocking how little of the outside world I actually paid attention to. Yes, but back in Index, things are definitely looking slightly hairy. They wouldn't just leave a corpse lying around for show. It maybe is a warning or a previous attempt at someone trying to get in. Or they've actually just got a really bad interior decorator. To answer that question, we're going to have to watch the next episode. So if you enjoyed this one, please leave a like and a comment down below. Subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up with everything. But if somehow the ramblings of a moron has enraptured you, you can also join onto my Discord. The links are down below in the description. We're slowly growing. But as for now, all that talk of burgers and ice cream has got me slightly hungry. But considering the time, I can't really go out and get anything. So I think I'll take a nap. Why don't you get a rest as well, so you can join me for the next one. Luckily for everyone, my Patreons are the shady organisation working behind the scenes to protect the unknowing populace that is my channel from all kinds of nasty critters, vampires included. So Sal, Raywin, Electric Ant, Dynamite 1997, Shiwa and Jennifer Rojas, Mecha, Stinsfire, Big Boy, Dark Shadow 7899, Yuki Ali, and everyone else. Keep up the hard work because I'm kinda pretty much powerless without you. If you would like to be part of the team which is capable of superhuman feats, then also consider joining onto my Patreon as well. But I'll leave that up to you.